Motivation is like taking a bath. You have got to do it every single day. Hi, I'm Zana, a student empowerment expert, and today I would like to talk a few words on how to motivate yourself. Now, before we go on straight to the how, let's just dive into the why and the what, and then we'll go on to how. So, why is motivation so important? There are 7 billion people in this world, and each and every one of them has got a purpose. To steward your purpose well, you've got to stay motivated to achieve your goals, which will help your dreams turn into reality. If you don't have motivation, then you can't achieve anything. Motivation is an important life skill. Finding ways to increase your motivation levels is crucial because it helps you to change behavior, develop competencies, be creative, set goals, etc., etc., and many more. Now, what really is motivation? Motivation is just a state of mind. One minute it can be there pumping you with energy and enthusiasm, and the next minute, poof, gone. Now, everyone can relate to me, right? One minute you're all pumped up to do your work, to finish your studies as soon as possible. And midway through it, when your mother comes to check on you, you're sleeping. Yes, motivation comes and goes. It's up to you to keep it from going. Now, what is the role and importance of motivation? Motivation helps you to achieve your own personal goals. If you have motivation, then you will have satisfaction. You will have study or job satisfaction. Motivation helps in personal development, especially self motivation. Talking about self motivation is very important. Now, why is self motivation important? Self motivation is the force you create from yourself that will drive you to achieve things. You see it in yourself just like this little girl. Developing self motivation is one of the best things you will ever do because it will maintain your interest and secure your commitment towards your goals. It forces you to keep going even in the toughest of times. Now, to fully understand what motivation is, there are three components of motivation: motivation activation, persistence, and intensity. Let's just dive into them one by one. One, motivation activation. If you have a strong desire to achieve something and you start taking action, that is when motivation activation kicks in. But just let's just say that you want to be a professional artist. if you if you go to a course or go to an online course or you start drawing yourself, then that is the birth of motivation activation. It's anything you do to achieve your goals. Two, motivation persistence. Motivation and persistence are interconnected. After you give birth to motivation activation, it might be a little challenging to move forward. You may get the tendency to stop, to give up. Now, don't let that happen. Have persistency, because if you have persistency, it will keep you going no matter what. Instead of giving up, it makes you to keep going. It will not let any distractions get in the way. It's like a protection shield. Your mind will be firm and powerful. Three, motivation intensity. Motivation intensity is the amount of effort you put on reaching your goals. It is nearly impossible for two people to have the same level of intensity, although they can have the same levels of activation and persistence. So we use motivation intensity to identify who will achieve the goals the fastest. Now, I'm 99.9% sure that you have heard the quote, slow and steady wins the race. These slow and steady people are called plotters. Then there are these fast people called expeditors. Now, if you be a plotter, you concentrate on everything. You will remember everything. You will have the agenda in your mind, everything in your mind. And if you are an expeditor, you move really fast. You achieve your goals within no time, and you're really fast. And the best thing is to choose the ground between them. Because if you're a plotter, you will concentrate, yes, but you will be really slow. And if you're an expeditor, you will be really fast, yes, but you're more likely to not concentrate on your way. And there are two types of motivation: intrinsic and extrinsic. Let's just take the example of singing. If you want to study singing because you love to, then it is your intrinsic motivation. If you want to study singing because you want to be a professional singer and get money and fame, that is your extrinsic motivation. Intrinsic motivation can make you warm, while extrinsic can make money. Now there are three sources of motivation. The first is needs. Needs motivation pushes for your daily needs like drinking, eating, sleeping, etc. And then there's this instinct motivation. Instinct motivation occurs when a sudden stimuli is applied. Now let's just take the example of sleeping. You are sleeping and you suddenly see this dream of you falling in a really big pit. And you suddenly wake up and you start breathing heavily. So that waking up and breathing heavily is your instinct motivation. When you get the motivation to achieve something risky or never done before, that motivation is arousal, just like this paragliding man. So that's it for this session. There is another topic coming by. There's another chapter of motivation coming by, and stay tuned for that. Until then, thank you and bye bye.